Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to the XCOM Tactical Legacy Pack, where we are going to unfortunately have to blow up this extremely beautiful weapon. Man, just think of the possibilities. I don't know how we would get it out of here, but we should at least try. Let's get over to it and try to drag it off of the train, and if that doesn't work, then I guess we can blow it up. Alright, so I haven't been playing super sharply so far. This may be the campaign where we don't get a gold score. I figure out, where do I think this guy needs to be?
I am trusting you.
We have here, Final Keith Brown. The Final Keith. There's probably bad news for some of you out there in the audience.
I am on the move.
But we should try not to lose him, because apparently we're not going to get another one. It says he's the last one right there on his name. Right there on his name. Now let's close in on these guys. I don't see any reason to hesitate. Man, why do the Rangers want to start so far away from the action? Because the mission wall is over here, but it's not super close. Probably I'm safe running to this side of the wall. Probably they're not going to walk over there. Shield bearer, lancer, and 2 just guys. Yeah, I think this is reasonably safe. That's terrible, though. I should not have to put them in such bad positions, because they should have started somewhere near the actual mission. I think it's way more likely that they walk this way or down the road than that they walk out here, which means that I don't think these positions are safe, unless you can get cover against something like that, so I think I may actually run the Templar over here as well. I don't really like grouping units up quite so tightly, but I don't feel that we have a lot of options.
I considered the possibility that we might be walking into an elaborate trap, but Advent had provided a prime target whether it was a setup or not. Letting it go wasn't an option at this point.
You know, as far as traps go, this isn't really that elaborate. Okay, so you picked up target definition. Any unit seen by a Reaper remains permanently visible. That's actually really cool. We're not going to get a lot of value out of it right this second, but it's a very powerful ability. You know, I think it's pretty reasonable to have Lily throw her grenade to start us off.
Grenade out.
This is a good time and place for a big explosion.
Cover flown.
Did he just say get to Los Angeles? I mean, I know I'm scary, but that's a long run, dude. So let's see. I'm trying to figure this out. From here, it says I have a flank on somebody in the target preview, but I don't agree with that assessment. Actually, hold on. The target preview also disagrees with the reticles next to the unit health bars. It says from here I will be able to see 3 of the enemies, but only 2 of them are marked as visible. I wonder if it's giving me information I'm not supposed to have. If I move up to here, I'm going to see a new enemy. It's possible. I'm also thinking about maybe deploying the Claymore already. Trying to, like, destroy the truck. That's probably not worth doing. Our gauntlets do 5 to 6 now. I might just grab this guy just to get my, Yeah, let's do that. Let's get our focus rolling. And then obviously he gets a move, but we're going to figure out where he moves to later. Oh, yep, it was in... Wow, really? There's 3 packs right there. Well, we're going to get to retry this mission, so that's cool. That's really something. So, hopefully this has served as a really good example of why you never run forward ever. I mean, this is like a very silly cartoon version of that, though. There really should not be this many enemies. Not this close to the mission start. Like, this is crazy. Could we even deal with this under perfect circumstances? Alright, I think we're going to... We're going to have to use a Mimic Beacon, that's for certain. I'm going to run Bradford up to here and see if we can maybe get a little bit lucky with this guy. Okay, cool, because I did not want that shield going off. Alright, and then Jane has the Mimic Beacon that we will be using here.
Confirmed. I'm busted.
You're out of actions, and you can shoot at that Viper. For some reason, I don't... For some reason, that Viper... Yeah, okay, no. The Viper does not have cover against me. And even though none of us actually have vision of the Viper, because we did briefly have vision of the Viper, I can see it just fine. Well, okay. Yep, and of course we're revealed. There's a certain way that every roll so far has gone, and apparently it's just gonna keep being the case. So where do I want to put you? I want you to be in a place where you have access to the action. But not in a place where you're going to get easily murdered once the Mimic Beacon goes down. And it is going to go down fairly quickly, probably. It doesn't really have as much health as I was hoping. Come on, miss. Awesome. We need this thing to absorb as many attacks as possible. Hopefully, from enemies who choose to run right up next to it before attacking? No? Is that not? Okay. Well, that's a shame. I was hoping that we were going to set up a really, really beautiful... what do you call it? A really beautiful claymore. Okay, stasis. That's good, because we don't really want to have, like, units available here. Yeah, him being stasis is really bad, too, because he has the other Mimic Beacon. Apparently there's an enemy all the way down there who is active. God, I really wish Bradford was available this turn. This is bad. It kind of seems like these enemies ran forward with the intention of attacking him and then only afterward became aware that they couldn't.
You can never escape my sight.
Hey, there's a pretty good claymore available there, but I don't know that we're going to be able to move up to it.
Power source to overload once they eventually tried to use it. In this case, we always had our faithful X4 to fall back on.
Boy, you have a bunch of skills, but none of them are going to be useful here. Or sorry, none of them are going to be good enough. Alright, well you have to run forward and kill somebody. So I'm going to intentionally draw the Overwatch shot again to give other people a chance to move up. They never ever miss. Okay, I don't know where you're moving to, but we'll figure it out in a minute. Scanning protocol is certainly wrong. Let's talk about claymores.
I will never hide from me.
That's not terrible. And then, like, Lily can shoot it.
Soon our prey will fall.
And that gives Jane the ability to still shotgun somebody, which would be pretty handy. Oh, I could Haywire Protocol that guy. Hold on. Let's send this out. I wasn't even really thinking about this, but we pretty much have to get this, right? Yeah, I need more bodies. Fingers crossed. Okay. Hey, Lily can do stuff. She's the only competent member of the team. Alright. Robot is going to be a lifesaver. He's like a Mimic Beacon, but better. Because he can actually shoot people. Apparently we have to stand here and watch while he reboots, though. So now I pretty much need Jane to shoot the Claymore, because otherwise they're probably not still going to be there. But she can't get into a position where she can see it. There's no cover left. I took up all the cover. Oh no, from here she still has vision of it. That's weird, because Lily was here and didn't have vision of it. But I mean, it's right there on the target preview. I'm going to trust that.
I'm on it.
Okay, yeah, let's definitely hit this. I was hoping we were going to get a good car explosion there for some more damage.
The time for hiding is over.
No, the time for hiding is right now. You need to hide, buddy. Ah, boy, where? Not really a lot of spots available where he's going to have good cover. So I guess we're going to have to take some questionable cover instead. This has gotten away from us a little bit. Good news is the stasis is over. The bad news is literally everything else that's about to happen. Okay, Holy Warrior is not a bad thing, really. Because that means that now we can kill this guy, and the psionic feedback will kill that guy. They made it a little bit easier for us to combo up on them. Come on, yes! Oh, that was a good hit. Even through the dodge, he got him. I don't know why I said dage. My brain has been turned to mush by my incredibly bad play.
Moving around the side.
It's kind of interesting... Oh, that's why. I was going to say, it's kind of interesting that he's choosing to go after us instead of going after the robot who's standing in the open. But, right, because the two targets were grouped up and he could get a grenade shot. How many more actions do they have left? Because now those guys are in the open, I'm a little worried. Bradford, come on, man.
Get it together.
He's probably dead, huh? Yeah, he's dead. That's alright. He died before and it didn't seem to hurt him too much. Because this guy's going to finish him off. Oh, he stunned it with his stun sword, which he has, which is a thing that he has. Okay, cool. Boy, the robot didn't distract them even a tiny bit, huh? I was really hoping that that would happen. Oh, and then he's going to do a psionic storm or something. Just make it really awkward for me to do stuff. Okay, you want to shoot at the robot. Nope, you just want to double move. That's fine. I accept that.
With Jane on board, I probably could have handed off command of the squad to her. But back then, I'll admit I was eager for action. The aliens had taken so much from us. There was something satisfying about returning the favor to them directly.
So the priest is going to take 6 to 9 damage. I'm a little surprised by that. I didn't realize that there was... Something is causing bonus damage on that priest. I assume it's that he's a psionic unit. Yeah, because it's also the case on the... that guy. I didn't realize that was a thing. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 health. So 50% of the damage values kill him, and if he dies, that officer also immediately dies. And this is going to do some damage to that guy. I think we got to take this. Fingers crossed, everyone. The maximum upside on that is huge. Okay, we didn't get there. But we still can. How do I want to do this? Alright, so we can expend this guy's missile launcher, which is both valuable to us because it expends, because it's an area attack, and because it expends his missile launcher, so when the mind control ends, when the hack ends, we will be in better shape. So I think I'm going to do this with it. Actually, hold on. I'm going to move him forward first so that everybody can see him and shoot at him. Look, I'm right in the middle of you. Okay, finish the job. Did he really fail to kill the... And the Holy Warrior feedback doesn't happen because of the sustain. That's very annoying. Alright, well... Yeah, that sucks. Okay. We actually don't have a choice on this. The Mimic Beacon has to go out. I don't want to put it in a position where they can grenade it, and the robot, though. I want them to all be very distracted. Okay. Move you to here and pop that codex real fast.
As you order, Commander.
It's probably worth doing.
One of many.
Somebody needs to finish off the Stun Lancer, obviously. I think that's probably Lily's job. And then Jane... Oh, Jane doesn't have a lot of... She can move to here and take a pretty good shot at that officer. Yeah, let's do that. 76% crit. Awesome. Alright, I'm really hoping that the Berserkers are going to be drawn by the Mimic Beacon. Oh, she got a free action. That's awesome. That's also awesome. I keep saying that things are awesome, but in my defense, they are. So, let's see. I'm going to go for this guy. Awesome, too. He dodges, doesn't even matter. We might get out of this. I do want to say, it's not like, oh man, I just played so well that I got clear. They definitely softballed us a little bit by having several units on the enemy team double move instead of doing anything useful. But at this point, we have to accept that kindness. Don't really have another move. Okay, good free damage as it runs over to fight the Mimic Beacon, and hopefully does not quite... Okay, it did not actually get to hit it. Bradford is really working these guys over with that sword. And then it vomited gross mist through the Mimic Beacon for some reason. Okay, well the bad news is, after this, we're pretty much out of tools. Oh, hey. Cool.
There just wasn't anyone else out there worth hitting with a gun that big. The Avenger was the biggest threat on Advent's radar, and they had built a weapon worthy of shooting us out of the sky.
But what I was about to say is, we probably also don't really have very many enemies left on the mission after this. So Bradford may or may not actually kill this thing, but... yeah, this is a better shot. But when it wakes up and tries to do anything else, he's going to have another shot on it, so he may get it yet. Alright, we got to start working this thing over, but I don't want to start with Final Keith. He needs to hit it second, so that he can get his blood trail. I know it doesn't seem like much bonus damage, but every little bit counts. Let's have Lily open up on it. And we actually don't want them all to be crouching together, because I believe these things have like an area attack ground pound that I don't want to deal with. Alright, and then I think that's going to put him in a place where I can kill him with the blades. 6 damage, yes. Blade kill is guaranteed. And then Jane may as well finish that guy off. At some point, the hack's going to end, but I don't remember how it works. I don't remember if he gets an immediate turn. I guess she can't kill him in one hit anyway. She might if she crits him. She is the last person with an action left, so we have to decide. Do I want to kill this guy for guaranteed safety, or do I want to move to a position and try to put some damage into that guy first? Because this guy might just die to Bradford's sword, but we know that Bradford's sword does not have a 100% hit chance. It has a very high hit chance, though. This decision would be a little bit easier if she could get to cover. Literally all of the positions that have cover from this guy are either further than my current one, or are very easily flankable. So I guess I'm just going to take the shot from here, but she may as well reload first.
Oh yeah.
Still pretty good odds of a hit.
Hard target, minimal damage.
You should probably try to be... There's not really a lot of better cover available. I guess we know that guy doesn't have his AoE attack anymore, so... Okay. Hack maintains. I'm pretty sure the hacks end naturally. I'm like... I'd put money on it. Really? He missed the sword strike and then the thing dropped him.
If the Avenger had been flight-worthy at the time, I might have suggested we try to steal Advent's new toy rather than destroy it. Would have made for a hell of a deck gun. Still, it's hard to describe how pretty it was when we finally lit that thing up.
Well, I'm very annoyed with Bradford for always missing critical sword strikes. He did do an awful lot of damage, though. Can't argue with that. Alright, good work, robot. Well done. We appreciate your service.
Ammo. It's killing time.
This is quite a mission. I'm
Heading out.
I'm playing a little bit loosely here. The running forward was dangerous. I really didn't think there was any chance we'd pull 2 new packs. And part of the reason I was okay running forward like that was like, oh, we have mimic beacons, we'll be fine. But there's a limit to what the mimic beacon can do.
Little did we know that we would end up seeing another version of their cannon again in the future. And they almost got us with it too. But that's another story altogether.
So notice we have not gotten the dialogue that's like, we cleared out all the aliens and all that was left was to do the thing. So there's still a pack somewhere. Also, apparently Bradford will never actually die. He fell unconscious.
That gun is different than anything I've ever seen. We could be looking at the very latest and greatest in Advent tech. It's almost a shame to blow it up.
Locked and definitely loaded.
Does she really have to be unable to do animations while she's speaking? Is that helpful to us? But notice he fell unconscious again, even though he definitely should have died, and he's not in the bleed-out state. So apparently on that previous mission, we didn't get lucky. Bradford just can't die. It's actually kind of good to know from a scoring perspective. We can use him to do things that might kill somebody without fearing losing points.
I am at your service. Sight beyond vision. I've spotted an alien patrol.
Okay, this has to be the last patrol. And when I say has to, I don't mean like, oh, there couldn't be more. I mean, I need this to be the last group.
I will sense any disturbance.
Alright, so I can't run much further forward. Here should be safe, though.
Always wondered what this was like.
And it looks like Jane will... Why is that happening? Like, this is not the position that my mouse is in at all. It looks like Jane should be fine to run to here. Obviously, she has to get a little bit closer than everybody else. These guys are coming toward us, so awesome. Good, good, good. We get to pull them with the Overwatch trap. It looks like we probably won't actually do any damage with the Overwatch trap, but it was worth a shot at least. Alright, it would be a real shame if anybody actually hit. There, okay, that was cool. Was that a shield bearer?
Deflection.
Alright, shield bearer is pretty dead. Blow that up and kill the shield bearer. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, we can blow up that explosive and kill the shield bearer. That's probably something that needs to happen. Let's see here. You can run forward and kill the trooper. Is that trooper kill guaranteed? No, it is not. You go for a Volt on the Purifier, which is also not guaranteed. It'll bounce and kill that guy. It might kill him, and it will kill that guy. I think we should do that.
Now, your suffering really begins.
Oh no, that guy's not glowing because he's also being targeted. He's glowing because we only know his position due to, what do you call it? Due to the Reaper ability. So that's a shame. That made that attack obviously wrong. I'm gonna have... Somebody's got to shoot the explosive, finish this guy off, and open up our angles a little bit. You don't really have anything other than shooting a guy, but shooting a guy is pretty good. So Jane can run up and finish that guy off pretty easily. She is at full health. So the half cover's not awesome, but
Moving to position.
I think she'll probably survive it.
Fire is of some concern.
X-ray neutralized.
That was a big hit. Then Lily moves forward. I don't love taking cover behind cars. But Lily moves forward and hits the explosive, which gives them a limited ability to approach. And then the question is just like, do I want to take the shot that almost certainly won't be a kill? If I get over to this position,
I will reposition.
I have the flank, so I have a pretty good chance of getting a crit, but it's still almost certainly not a kill. I'd have to crit pretty hard. There's a 50% chance that this doesn't even reveal me, though. And we really do need to start stacking the damage up. Okay, also 96% is not 100%. God, Keith Brown is terrible at his job, by the way.
I think I'm bleeding.
He never hits the shot out of stealth. He always loses his stealth. This guy's gonna go for a stasis. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. The crazy thing is, like, the degree of taunting we have here, is that guy ran into a position where he is flanked. He ran into a flank because he knows Keith won't be able to hit him. This is cruel, is what it is.
I'm on it.
Alright, I'm gonna point blank this nerd with the shotgun. Let's get this over with.
Target neutralized. Running dry on ammo.
And then we need to try to figure out how to kill you. I definitely need to move forward because I want to be able to threaten the blades. I may need to just double move. It's just you two left at this point. How do we even threaten this guy? Yeah, I mean,
Disappointed.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't think that was going to hit.
Ammunition available.
I'm just going to have our Templar, like, really commit on this dude. I don't want to run up this far. That's too flankable, but
Seems reasonable.
I'm glad you think so. We got to get up here and be ready to give this guy the side blades.
This isn't an ideal situation.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good assessment. I feel confident that this is the last pack, though. We've had a lot of difficulty so far. So I don't feel too bad moving up on this guy. Alright. He's warming up. It takes him a while.
All we had to do now was plant the bomb.
The sad part of that is, that was our cleanest mission so far.
Advent's cannon. Now we just needed to get clear before the fireworks.
At least this time Central's escape makes sense, because we could totally go back and get him. I'm not going to, but we could.
On my way. Already there.
In short order.
Alright, the next one will be clean, I swear. Cleanish. The next one will be kind of cleanish, maybe.
Returning to base.
There really is a lot of, like, just waiting for animations to play out, though.
Time to go home. On the move.
At least there are mods to fix that.
Packing it in.
Boom. It was quite a show. I really can't describe it. It was a hard fight. Maybe harder than we were hoping for. But at the end of the day, Advent had one less toy to play around with.
Everyone wounded. This is the kind of mission that sidelines your A-team in the campaign and then causes things to go really bad afterward. While obviously we're not replacing the Mimic Beacon with Hellweave, that's suicide, so let's do this. Grenade upgrades are cool. We got some, Needle is like an okay ability. Run and Gun is so good. I'm very, very happy to see that. Jane Kelly got the ability to go back into Stealth, which is not a good pick if the other choice was Run and Gun. And we only have to get about 200,000 more points over the next 4 levels in order to still make gold. Can I average 50k per level? I don't know.
Advent had captured trying to blow up their cannon. Peter Osei and his wrecking crew were one of the only groups willing to venture into the city centers, and he made quite a reputation for himself taking down high-value Advent targets. As you might imagine, that also put him on a short list of resistance targets that the aliens were falling all over themselves to capture or kill. In Osei's case, he was finally rounded up during the convoy raid, and now he found himself imprisoned in the heart of the city. Even people not willing to associate with the Resistance had heard of Osei in those days, especially in the cities. It would have been a huge blow to morale if we had let Advent execute him. Not that that was our only motivation.
See, when I hear Wrecking Crew, I think explosives. If this guy knows where to get some really good explosives, it is definitely mission critical to rescue him.
As you direct.
A little bit of a shame that we're not going to be able to take advantage of this raised position. Would be really cool if we had a sharpshooter.
Copy that.
Also, man, they're really comfortable jumping off buildings. Like, no rappelling or anything, just straight leap off a roof.
I know where you are. Enemy squad located.
Okay, that right there is a squad well worth spending our ambush on.
A gung-ho leader who was willing to put his own ass on the line to stop Advent, when and wherever he could. He may not have been a strategic mastermind, but he certainly had a knack for finding interesting targets to drive the aliens crazy.
Okay, that's pretty bad, actually. I do not want to engage both of these packs at the same time. So we need to move in such a way as to make that less likely. Like, backing all the way up to here before engaging with those guys is what I'm thinking. Well, obviously it's not safe to just be in the open.
I see the path.
Stepping off.
And here's hoping that they don't wander directly into my Reaper, because that could be really bad.
Escape my sight.
Alright, tell me this pack over here wants to just patrol away from us. It's gonna take his sweet time getting back over here.
With his failed sabotage attempt on the Advent cannon, Osei and most of his team wound up in the nearest city center jail. Unfortunately for the others, by the time we got in there, he was the only one they were still keeping alive.
Okay, so now we've broken vision of those guys. That's good for us.
So it is decided.
Affirmative.
Apologies if this is not, like, exactly the most fascinating strategy I've ever employed, but we really need to start playing smarter. Okay, this is good. This is a good start. Oh, please just group up a little. Don't separate. Stop, 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 stop. Ah! If he had stopped there, we could have gotten all of them with the same explosive.
For the most part, I had our people avoiding the city centers whenever possible. Security was through the roof, with advent checkpoints and chip scanners on every major thoroughfare. In retrospect, this mission was the closest thing we had to a trial run for our eventual rescue of the commander.
So I'm thinking about dropping the claymore and then moving forward to throw a grenade on those guys. Throw a grenade onto the claymore. Obviously, we have to be pretty careful about this. Who throws the grenade? Probably one of these two. It's probably her? Maybe. Thinking that Lily... You know what? Lily has a lot of other stuff to do most turns. With her abilities and everything. Maybe her grenade is the right one. Alright, so I think I want to have this guy back up before he throws the claymore, because as it is right now, if they move forward at all, they're going to see him, and if they see him, he's going to pull this pack. So he needs to back off.
I will reposition.
Some pretty good stealth. Alright, I think the right position is right here. I can't hit all four of them because the robot walked too far forward, but I can drop this right here and destroy that piece of cover.
Soon our prey will fall.
Alright. Good luck, everyone. That's pretty good damage. Killed that guy, put this guy at 3. We can get a nice, easy focus kill. Although, actually... Okay, that makes the focus kill possible. I was going to say, actually, I don't know if I can afford to run forward, but... we have a really great shot coming out of Shadow Strike. I think we should probably take it. I don't think I want to just keep her stealthed. I guess Central doesn't really have another shot here either, but he's way less likely to get a kill. She has a 49% crit chance. I'm just gonna blow her Shadow Strike here. Okay. That's a shame.
I'm spotted.
Would have liked a nice easy kill on that guy. So Bradford does have to try to kill the robot. Feel very strongly about that. Okay, and a successful kill from Bradford means that we can use this guy to grab the advanced officer, and then we just are leaving them with a single normal trooper, which is probably not terribly dangerous. I'd like it if he can move up here. It looks like he cannot. Let's move back to high cover. Oh, he's on fire. He ran through a fire on the way to his scatter position. Wow. They never miss, do they? Well, the good news is that guy put himself in a position where we get this really easily.
Propaganda. Advent had taken to aggressively posting resistance mugshots, surveillance footage, renderings, anything they could find to put our faces up in lights. It was exactly the kind of attention we didn't need.
Oh, right. I was like, why can't I re-shadow? But yeah, because I'm still in shadow.
Moving out.
Alright, let's get eyes on that other squad, so that we know how far people can move up.
You will never hide from me.
Okay. Gosh, I love the infinite vision thing. I think it's a really, really good skill. So we know exactly how far up we can move without seeing enemies. We cool. Okay, looks like we're cool all the way over to here, although apparently this door does not provide any cover. Is this part of the wall? Yeah, part of the wall is completely destroyed. Okay, well. Yeah, actually. I like that. Just to take kind of a roundabout path, but they're going to be close enough to the building when we fight them, probably, that this will actually be useful.
Reloaded.
Let's rock!
So I don't think we've seen these guys move at all, right? They're going to wait for us to move into them.
It was no secret that Osei loved the attention Advent.
These guys walk around, though.
If I was trying to avoid attention, he was more than happy to be soaking it up. He wasn't all that chipper when we found him in that Advent jail, that's for sure.
So what do we got here? I like the... This guy is a potential danger, but not an immediate danger. Hard to know what to make of this, the Codex. So the snake is the thing that really has to die right away. We might want to spend a Mimic Beacon here. It's just kind of a lot of health worth of enemies for us to get through. I'm thinking that we maybe need to make it happen, though, this turn. Yeah, let's pull.
Heading out.
Okay, interesting choice from the Berserker. So, I think we probably are going to go for the Mimic Beacon. Take a 100% shot on this guy, perhaps? The position I'm in now, I can't move without him noticing. So maybe, yeah, maybe I just am okay with that. I'm a little worried that if I move forward here, we might pull those guys, so let's do something else. What else did I pick up here? Okay, when the enemies die, they may leave behind free focus. We could go for the big shot on the Viper. That'll increase the Reaper's aim against him, and then we can... Yeah, I like this. That's pretty good damage. And now, now Blood Trail is active against that guy and everything.
Place for you to go now.
Here's hoping we don't get revealed. I guess it wouldn't be a big deal if we do employ the Mimic Beacon. Oh, right. We picked up an upgrade here that makes it so... Sorry, not that one. This one. Kills with the Vector Rifle do not increase your chance to break out a shadow, but the chance to reveal still occurs. So we need to put a shot into that guy, obviously. This should be a pretty easy shot. We could start it on the Spectre instead. No, I just want to get rid of this Codex. "23% crit even through his cover is not bad. I'm wondering if we want to use her Mimic Beacon or Central's. Because I do think it's worth using one, otherwise our Reaper is going to really get manhandled here. Let's use hers now, because I think in general she's a more powerful unit. I would like to have her available on more turns. So, well, north of 50% to hit the Spectre. I think let's go for it. I do hate Spectres. Although, we're going to have to get through this great big pool of health here. Yeah, let's start in on him now. Or not, or we can just hit nobody. That's also fine.
I'll get him next time.
It's actually really not fine. There's a lot of health we gotta get through. Alright, I'm gonna throw this guy down here. in the hopes of making it so that any AoE attack from the Berserker does not accidentally hit our Reaper. That was nice of him to move all the way to the other side. Really? That hits both of them, huh? Alright, well. And he apparently is immune to mimic beacons. So that's really bad. Because that means that, oh, that's really bad. Oh, and he gets to attack. Yeah, that means we have to spend a considerable amount of actions freeing her. And we're not going to be able to do much damage to the Berserker. So we're just going to have to be clear of his attacks.
We had more than enough grim faces and serious attitudes as it was. Losing him on Gatecrasher was a tough blow, even with all the good cheer surrounding the commander's return.
Oh, interesting. It's like talking about canonical versions of the missions here. The story of what actually happened on Gatecrasher. So this guy has 7 health, which means I can't really go for this. Bradford can't attack him with the sword, because Psionic Bomb, plus me standing in the open. The attack has to come from Keith. And it has to be while Keith is standing in a position that gives him cover from other enemies. I was really hoping to be able to use him to finish off this guy. Yeah, this has to happen.
Moving as ordered.
And this isn't that likely to kill him, but at least that makes it so the Templar gets focus off the kill.
I need more ammunition. The shadows fail us. Feel the power of the Templar.
Alright, so that gets us Jane back. Unfortunately, she is not in position to do much damage. She could try for a sword attack on the Codex. Oh, apparently we have a 100% hit chance. Oh, right, because it has the aim buff from the Volt. Interesting. So we volted the Codex when it was still 1, and both of the halves got the Aftershock? Or you know what? The one that Lily shot may not have had the Aftershock, actually. Because it was below 100% even though she had the height advantage on it. Yeah, it may just have not had the Aftershock on it. Oh, also, that was an error. I should have reloaded and then done the sword attack. That might come back to bite us a little bit.
You ready for me?
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that Jane is attackable for the Berserker. I think we had to do what we did there, but this might turn out bad. This might not go that well. Although him having to run around the staircase like that is good for us. Yeah, he's gonna hit her. Maybe not. Animations don't always link so cleanly in this game. Sometimes there's just a pause. Okay, no, he doesn't have the attack. That's great. So she must reload now.
Oh yeah.
No crit, huh? Okay, Bradford with his Blade Master talents probably has to get in there. He might get a lucky stun. You know what? Maybe the stun doesn't require that much luck. It definitely doesn't always happen, because he hit one of the Berserkers during the last mission without stunning it. But it does seem to be fairly common.
I require ammunition. This world is ours.
Alright, you put enough swords into them, eventually they're going to go down. Where did those other guys go? Infinite vision. Very, very helpful. So this is safe. Gotta get into some kind of cover here.
Back in.
Alright, well I gotta tell you, I'm not feeling super confident about 50,000 points per level.
I'm reloading. I am the unseen. I am trusting you.
I'm on it.
We more or less just have to have people
I'm ready.
get their guns full and group up here. We gotta figure out the right angle of attack for this this next thing.
Get some. I'll keep it under watch.
Moving to Overwatch.
We might get lucky, they might just patrol into us, but my suspicion is we're gonna have to move up a bit. The good news is we've killed quite a few enemies here, so we're probably not that far off of being done.
I'll be there soon.
Running a little low on resources, so hopefully we're not that far off of being done. Alright, what do we got here? Honestly, that's not that bad. That's not that scary of a pack. So we can move forward pretty far this turn. Unfortunately, Lily probably is going to have to move up.
On the move.
Yeah. She has to get a lot closer before she can actually see enemies. Gosh, I wish we could just get her a sharpshooter rifle.
Come get some.
I guess they must be hard to use, but
Overwatch confirmed.
she has a lot of free time, right?
This area.
God, I wish we had a grenadier. Or another claymore or something. We could blow up the floor underneath these guys and do so much damage. So they end up walking pretty close over here. We actually probably don't have to move forward very much more. Although I don't love overwatching upward into enemies. Okay, so there's a real indefinite limit to how much closer we can get here without pulling.
Moving to position. Got it covered.
Really, I shouldn't be putting anybody in Overwatch. Should move everybody first, and then if everybody's move is safe, then we engage the Overwatch.
Eyes peeled.
If they move, it's on.
And it's not a big difference, it's a pretty small mistake, but we saw last time,
I'll keep an eye on it.
that last mission, how easily small mistakes propagate into things that are much worse. Wow, good shot. Which one did she hit? It was one of the priests. Okay. Is that the other priest? Yeah, okay. So they're both damaged now.
I will improve. That's at any cost.
Wow, Bradford must have conked the Templar right in the face with that shotgun. Pretty hard there. So let's see. How do I want to deal with this? We're in a position where it's pretty easy for this guy to get a decent shot off. Although, can we get a flank? He actually has cover from back there, which is ridiculous. And this guy took cover from this side, but not from the front side. That's a weird move. I guess he knows we can't actually kill him because he's just going to go into stasis, so maybe that was what he was thinking, is that it literally doesn't matter at all. Does Bradford still have his... He does still have his normal grenade. I'm thinking about moving up here, dumping a grenade on that guy. I think the shield bearer is probably just going to do his shield thing, and these guys are probably just going to do psionic nonsense, so really I'm most concerned about that guy. So why don't we open up his cover? And this damages him, so the blood trail will be active. We might be able to take him down with the Templar. Yeah, he's going down.
Vogue says I am to obey. Death to the invaders!
He's really good at rolling really high on that that particular thing. So then we can like move to here, and we have some flanks on people. And it would be best if we could kill the shield bearer. I'm not really that worried about the priests. 77% crit chance. Come on, don't miss. Excellent. Yeah, this pack is really not that scary. Oh, I was expecting autostasis there. I'm going to move him to, like, here, just so that this guy doesn't feel safe. And then Lily does not have much in the way of moves on this one. This is technically raised. Am I going to get the high ground bonus? No. Nice, she still found the shot, though. Hard to be mad about that. So I guess the sustain thing must just be a chance to occur? Oh, well, that is not going to save you. That's not even the right person to have done that to.
I will tear you apart.
Alright, there might be another pack. I would be surprised if there was more than one. Alright, somebody's got to get over here and open this thing, but I don't think we need to open the door right this second. Just get people in position to do a thing if it turns out we open up this door next turn and there are enemies right behind it.
I am at your service. I need to reload.
Man, if that guy's not Steve Blum, he's doing a pretty good Steve Blum impression.
I'm on it. Working on the door.
I guess I could have Lily do this, but I suspect that the rewards are not going to matter. Yeah. Oh, wow, she almost hit that.
Piece of cake. The VIP is secure and we're on the move.
Jose was all smiles once he laid eyes on us.
Well, sure, who wouldn't be? I don't really want to reveal a lot of new territory here. I guess you're stealthed. You can go and take a peek out the window. Alright, looks pretty safe.
My eyes are peeled. No one gets by.
I'm on Overwatch.
Alright, it looks like we're clear. I'm a little nervous, obviously. With it not telling me that I'm all clear.
I go where you tell me.
No, it looks like we're good.
The target is marked.
We are not good. Never mind. That's a pair of Archons. Okay, glad I didn't get too crazy with my advance. Boy, a pair of Archons is rough. Okay, we don't actually want to run outside. We get back up on the roof. Probably that's not something for Jane Kelly to do, but we might want to put Lily back up on the roof. You maybe should just actually stay way inside. Kind of seems like there's a lot of danger out there. You know what? He probably doesn't need to reload.
I will sense any disturbance.
She actually might need to
I'm
reload.
reloaded.
Let's see if they do anything. Nope, I think they have figured out where the exit zone is, and they're just going to make us come over there and get them out of it. Well, what do we have left tool-wise? We still actually have a lot of grenades left. We haven't used either of our combat protocols. You know, I'm going to reconceal.
We're green to go.
I do expect that this is the last pack, so if we're ever going to make use of Shadow Strike again, this is the time. Which means that I'm going to be doing a lot of waiting here. Hey, open that door. That person okay? They do not look okay. May as well reload, since apparently I'm going to be sitting perfectly still here for a second. We gotta let Jane get out there and threaten them.
I'll watch closely.
I'll keep a
Covering.
watchful eye.
I'm thinking she crosses, maybe? Ooh, she can't quite actually get across. In fact, every place that she might want to get to is not safe.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, that really sucks, actually. That they're so incredibly aggressively far forward is very unfortunate. Can we get Lily out? Alright, she's not gonna see anything. Wait, what about this way? Is there another drain pipe? Like, I kind of want to be super paranoid about this. Why can I not get the roof of the building to appear? Okay.
Keep up, Rover.
Then Central can take up the position she was just in.
Scanning.
My watch begins.
My watch begins.
We're gonna really slow roll the first actual turn of this fight. Looks like Jane could make it to here. That's a pretty good shot.
Good to go.
And it's a tile where they somehow don't have vision. Let's take what we can get on this one.
Uncovering.
My turn on watch.
My senses are keen.
How close can she get without provoking? Okay. Yeah, it looks like all the tiles up to here are safe. Alright, and she has capacitor discharge now, so we could start the fight with that. Oh, she doesn't quite have range. Alright, we're probably going to have to... We want to start the fight with Jane Kelly, probably. She can put a pretty big hit onto one of these Archons. Unfortunately, the second Archon's going to be a little bit of a problem. We do still have our Mimic Beacon. Yeah, okay, that's what we'll do. We'll start up big on one of the Archons, and then we'll deploy Central's Mimic Beacon to keep the Archons from totally tearing us apart. We get the crit? We did not get the crit. That's a shame.
Position compromised.
But I definitely wanted to make sure I got her Shadow Strike off. Alright, so Central wants to run forward, but to a position that's a little bit harder to flank. Alright, guy, there was a door right next to you. We'll just do one of these. It's the spitting image of Bradford. Who could avoid the desire to shoot it in the face? Where's the Archon that that already got hit is a little harder to get a piece of here. Well, I might be able to hit him so hard that we can get a silent kill on him.
For the Templars!
Yeah, I'm just going to run forward and give him a good chop. He has 6 health left. So your gun right now does 4 to 5, plus 1 is going to be 5 to 6, so he's not actually guaranteed a kill. I don't really want to shoot the Codex. We can go for a pretty good capacitor discharge here. I guess I'm going to hit the Mimic Beacon. I could just aim this so it doesn't hit the Codex, and then we don't have the problem of there being 2 codices as well. Yeah, that's probably fine.
Discharge capacitors.
I think we get a good disorient out of it as well. You are not going anywhere this turn. So we only have the 2 of them left. I think I want to shoot the sectoid, even though I don't really care about sectoids generally. The sectoid kill is easy to get without blowing my stealth. We're definitely not going to kill the Archon. Do you have a repeater or anything? Nope. Alright, let's just drop this dude. Worth noting, his shot did do 5 damage. Doesn't matter how high you roll on that. Alright, all I really have to do with you is take cover. Alright, I feel very confident that we're going to be able to clean this up. We might not be able to kill the Codex, but we'll definitely be able to kill the Archon, and I do not fear the Codex. Alright, apparently Jane's gonna be a real pain about this. Okay, actually, this is easy enough. It's weird that she couldn't see him from where she already was, though. Alright, so that should be a pretty easy kill for you.
I go where I am needed.
Your friends will join you soon!
And then we're going to be able to hit the Codex pretty hard, but it's tough to know exactly how much health it's going to have left after that. The teleporting may prove to be an issue. That said, it's not impossible that we get lucky and stun it. That might work. Nope, no stun. I'm not sure if stunning it would have prevented the clone, but I think it might have. Okay. Well, that was a really bad teleport, because we're gonna extremely destroy you now. Why do you think this was a good idea? And then the Templar has the other one, right? Yeah, okay. Easy. Yeah, okay, that mission felt like okay. Certainly better than the last 3. We're only looking at about 30,000 points, though. We're going to get more, obviously, from completing some objectives here in a second. I mean, we may as well extract people. We are... I'm pretty sure we are done.
I am on the move. I'm leaving.
Fast as I can.
And we have the extraction. Like, there's nobody... There's definitely no way that any enemies are going to appear between me and the exit.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
Heading home.
Weirdly long animations.
of there as quick as we could. Despite his enthusiasm for a fight, I had expected we might take some casualties heading into the city, but we managed to pull off Jose's rescue with manageable losses.
Yeah, just a piece of Jane's face.
We had been grabbing
Most of it's still there, you
whenever
know?
possible. It gave Shen a shot at reverse engineering their latest tech.
So, a spider suit or some explosive changes. The thing is, I really actually like everybody having a plasma grenade. And if we're about to gain a grenadier, which I think may be the case, he will have the heavy suit with the rocket launcher. So, I think I'm going to take the armor. Alright, we've got an advanced blade. It's even better than the other blade. And, yep, grenadier with tracer rounds, energy cannon. Yep, this is very, very good for us. So, I don't know. This is still possible, but it's definitely going to be a reach.
It was no surprise that Advent had made an attempt on Ana Ramirez. What was surprising was that they actually managed to find her. See, Ramirez was one of the finest guerrilla operators we had run into. So much so that we had convinced her to start training recruits of her own to spread the knowledge around. Position is obscured. I'm not one to sing the praises of Advent, but even I'll admit it. I was impressed they tracked her down. Still, Ramirez is no easy mark. She managed to get a signal through to us right when Advent hit her camp. We knew Ramirez wouldn't back down from the fight, so if we had any intention of keeping her alive, we'd have to work fast. She had been training recruits in an old freight yard for a few months now, and I guess her little school had finally outgrown the shadows.
Okay, well, I think this is probably pretty doable. We got through the last mission okay, and now I have a grenadier. So now we never have to let any enemy take cover anywhere. What I'm saying is, I'm hopeful. That gold medal is maybe sort of within reach. But that is all of our time for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time when we level an entire train yard. And hopefully don't accidentally blow up the person we're supposed to rescue. And we'll see you then.